Hello everyone, welcome to Biking McNuggets. I hope you're having a great day. We are here at the North Carolina Museum of Art, and there's a section of the Greenway that I haven't ridden yet, and so we're going to do that today. We're going to get on part of the Reedy Creek Greenway, and that actually connects to Umstead Park, but we're not going to go that way. We're going to go the opposite way down towards Crabtree Valley. And this part of the ride, there's one of the biggest hills in the whole city on the Greenway system. And maybe that's why we haven't done it yet, but we're going to be going down the hill for the video, and then when I'm coming back without filming, I'll ride up the big old hill. And I'm kind of like a freight train going up the hill, you know. I'm like huffing and puffing, like little engine that could type thing. So, I don't want you guys to have to endure all that, but it's going to be a fun ride. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get going. All right. All right, everybody, here we go. Now, yesterday, I was out here doing a vlog of PNC Arena and Carter Finley Stadium and the fairgrounds. And I was mistaken because I thought this greenway right here went all the way over there, which it does not. It stops here at the intersection for 40 and Blue Ridge Road. So I figured we'd start at the beginning. I'm sorry to say that I do not know if this is the Reedy Creek Greenway. There are two greenways that intersect right here in this area, so I don't know them well enough to tell you. It kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Okay, Reedy Creek Trail is this way. And I believe this is the opposite direction for the Reedy Creek Trail. This is like a bike lane that's up on the curb, basically. It's not as big as the Greenway. Greenways are like 10 feet wide, I think they said. They don't feel 10 feet wide. I just read that on a pamphlet or online or something, but anyway. So yeah, so if you go left here, it's the Reedy Creek Trail. They have bike lanes that go all the way to Umstead Park in this direction. And we are here at the Art Museum. If I can get my foot clipped back in, we'd be good to go. So this is like actually much nicer than the bike path, but I guess it's meant for pedestrians, I suppose. But anyway, it's much bigger sidewalk for our purposes. So seems like there's a good amount of cars out here today. I've seen a lot of folks out walking and riding bikes already, and we're just getting started. So the art museum around the grounds here, there's a lot of nice landscaping and like little pathways, sort of walking, and I suppose you can ride your bike through here. It's probably not ideal, but it can be done. So let's go take a little circle around here and show you the art museum Yeah, this really cool metal tree out here. Pretty interesting, I suppose. It's always wintertime in that tree. It never grows leaves. All right. Hello. Here's the main entrance to the art museum, and the amphitheater is over here. Here's a look at the amphitheater. It's the kind of side stage, I guess. If we can go down there, we could try. Let's go. So yeah, first part of our ride is going to be a little sightseeing today. And then we'll get going on the greenway. Playing a little gypsy jazz today. It's a beautiful afternoon. It's December 1st, 2021. And it's 60 degrees today. We've had a little warm up. And you can't beat that. 60 degrees in December. Hey. With some gypsy jazz playing. Gotta love it. Wow, it's a really tiny little seating area. I've never been to a show over here. Tickets are so expensive these days, especially for nice little venues like this. I just can't even afford to go to see music hardly anymore. Hey! But as a musician, I can entertain myself. And that's nice. Here's backstage. And we take a little ride around the bottom, the pit, if you will. Wow, it's a big stage. I like it. Zooby, zooby, zoom, zooby, zoom, zoom, zoom. Boop, 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 boop. Zoom, 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 zoom. So I have to at least make noises with some music in the background, because then I'll get a little issue with copyright if I'm just playing music in the background on the YouTube. It's one little drawback that you have to worry about. So we should probably get away from the zoomy zoomy zoom song. Sometimes it's not a big deal, but some bands don't mind so much. But it's fun to sing along with it anyway. Here's the volunteer garden. I've been over here once before on the channel, but it was summertime. So it's a little different view today. A little different atmosphere. I think I was here in August. The tiny bike. Excuse me. Hey. I know, it's fun, isn't it? It's a little baby biking McNugget. All right. Here's the, right out here in front of us is the sculpture I like to call bridge parts. It looks like they just took some parts from my old bridge they tore down and threw them together. Hello. I'm also an art critic. Not really. Looks like the concrete's starting to peel on this one. You can see the frame starting to poke out, the ribs and stuff from the rebar that they used. I think that one needs a little refresh. All right. So now we're back on the greenway. So coming up behind you guys on your left. These are the famous rings that you see pictures of all the time. And they really have nice lighting at night. A really nice like orange light that they light up the inside of the rings. It's pretty. So let's take a little ride. There's several pathways on property here at the North Carolina Museum of Art. So let's take a little ride around and check them out. Whoa, making all kinds of noise. It is a pretty day today, I tell you what. And we got out in time to not have to be racing the sun. It's already going down though, and it's only like 1 o'clock, I think. And the sun's already going down. It's sad. I'm not a morning person necessarily, although I get up early. I usually end up going back to bed because I don't get up early on purpose. Hey, what you doing? So this is like just a little drainage area, really fancy drainage area with some engineering, earth engineering. It's like a amphitheater for water. Now if we take left here, it just goes back up to the parking lot. But if we go right, we head down towards the Greenway connection and the bridge that goes over the highway, the 440 belt line. My chain just came off. My chain just came off. I don't know what happened. Good times.
Well, not hard to get back.
Yep, it's fine, it's fine. It's just one of them things. Going too slow, I think. What happens when you ride too slow? Okay, we're back in action. Well, that's a first on the channel. So this is where we just took a right over here, and we're back where we started on this side of the water amphitheater drainage area. They have a couple, just some art installments out here, nothing too fancy. Hello. Tell you what, my brakes are loud. They're grinding. Okay, so we need to go down this way. I should have rode my other bike today, I think. I think we'll be fine once we get on the greenway, but I'm rocking the road bike with the street tires and doing a lot of graveling. This should be fine. Coming up by you guys on it's a little squirrely. It's a little squirrely with road tires, skinny road tires. Plus, I don't want to pop one. I don't have a spare tube and pump today. I came unprepared. So let's just hope we don't catch a flat today. That's all we can do. If I keep calling my friends to come pick me up from breaking down, they're gonna stop liking me. It's good to have friends though, in need. So they have little maps here as well. In case you get lost on property, you can find out where you're at. Eventually we're going to get on a paved greenway and we're going to head over to Crabtree Valley Mall. We got to go up and over the highway that you can kind of see. I know I can hear it. You can probably hear it. Ooh, it's smooth. And it's rough. We're almost there though. Down in this area they have walking trails too. Wow, I did not pick a good route today. I would not have been riding on this gravel without some gravel tires. But here we are. And we're can't stop now. We gotta keep going. But you can see it is the peak of, I guess it's the peak of fall. Even though it's, I think, I don't know, most places it's probably cold in December, north of us at least. But it's 60 degrees and it's fall. Kind of towards the end of fall, I guess. Here we go, I see some concrete or asphalt. And we're gonna go up and over. Now I picked this way to go instead of from Crabtree because the hills on this side aren't nearly as bad as the one on the other side. So I'll tackle that hill when I'm riding back, and you guys won't have to listen to me breathe. Like I am now. It's not straight up though. They have some switchbacks, some art to look at. And we're almost there. I tell you, being a heavy person, I always bring this up, but being a heavy person is different on the bike. And I used to dread the hills, but the more you do them, the less dreadful they are. So I don't dread going up the hills anymore. I just know they're there. Plus I got a little better gearing on my bike. Allows me to push a smaller gear. Now here you can see some of the major construction going on. While I breathe for a second, they're putting the Wade Avenue onto like the interchange from Wade Avenue to I-40. They're going up over the belt line, and yeah, they've been working on this for a while now, but a lot of cool stuff going on there. It's really changing over here. I think the idea is to widen 440, and a friend of mine brought this point up to me that I didn't think about. But between Wade Avenue here and Western and Hillsborough Street, there's a railroad tracks that go through there, and so in order to widen the belt line, they have to work out something over the railroad tracks, and so this area has been neglected, I think, or just put on hold until they can figure out how to do it. But it's a major project. Hey, Biking McNugget. He probably just came up that big old hill. You guys are lucky because we just get to go down the hill. So yeah, this is probably one of the biggest interchanges in the city. Lots of cars going through here. They're working on some drainage down here, you see. And this is where 440 and I-40 meet. I-40 West, that is. It's kind of complicated. Some parts of 40 and 440 are weird. It's not like a true loop. It's got a kink in it. And 440 and 40 share part of it. Without being on a map, it's hard to understand. But so okay, Reedy Creek Greenway, going down the steep slope. It's not as steep as it shows on that sign, but because that was like like a 45-degree drop. It's probably more like 10. Or not even, maybe in some places. But it's not easy. I've always, when I came up on this section, I was always coming the other way, and like after riding for 10 or so miles, so my legs were already a little bit tired, and then you hit this big old hill and it's like, oh no. But I usually make it. I just usually have to stop at the top so I can catch my breath or pass out. But they have benches up there that you can sit down on and rest. It's not nearly as formidable going down. It really, now that I look at it, it doesn't look like much of anything. But we are going down. Last time I rode this section was probably 8 years ago, and I wasn't quite as, I was bigger and probably not quite as strong as I am now, so maybe I just remembered it being worse than it is. Or maybe I'm just going down the hill and not realizing. But there you go. There's one of the biggest hills on the greenways in Raleigh. I think like the steepest one is probably at North Hills Park. I actually have to get off the bike and walk up that one, which it's even hard for me to walk up that hill. That's sad, isn't it? But anyway. Horton Street. Hey man, there's always some dude in a car making a lot of noise. Nobody likes it. I'm not impressed. So back to the matter at hand. There's my rant of the day. I always have to have at least one rant. There's these brand new apartments here that they put in a few years ago, And wow, it looks like a resort hotel or something. Compared to what they used to have here, it is absolutely amazing looking. So we're on the House Creek Trail. I don't know where that Reedy Creek starts and stops, honestly. I'm gonna have to go and research that some more. But we're still going down House Creek Trail, and this comes out at Crabtree Valley Mall, where it hooks up with the Crabtree Creek Trail. Man, look how the colors so orange in here. It's autumnal. Hello. Coming by your left side. All right. Into the tunnel. Going back down the hill. Hey guys. All right. Here we go. Oh, I like this bridge. Very nice. All right, so we're cruising about 19, 20 miles an hour. Down a little slight decline. It's a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Hey, hey. All right, this is like really nicely, it looks like it's newly paved. It's really smooth over here. I like it a lot. Hey, I like it a lot. Looks like they came through and blew all the leaves off recently. Hello. People look at me funny because I'm like, what is this weird thing on your head? I don't know if retired folks know about GoPros. All right, looks like we're coming up on Glen Eden. I think we go up the hill here. And we're underneath Glen Eden Road. Yep, big hill. I thought I remembered something about this hill. Steep slope. Luckily I have a gear for this. I switched out my cassette so I could do a little bit better on these slopes. Now, We must go this way. I think we go across the belt line here. Which is a good spot for photography. I've done some like night shots over here. You can do some long exposures and whatnot. It's a good spot. Glen Eden Bridge over 440. All right, yeah, here's the other side. The House Creek Trail. And then we go back down the hill. This is gonna be fun coming back, I tell you what. Lots of hills. You can't always have perfect flat biking trails, you know. It's good to have hills. All right. There's a path that leads to a playground over here. Over here. I remember this hill coming up here too. I'm really glad we're going this way. I made a good decision on that one. Because I'd have been out of breath the whole way. Probably. And when I'm coming back, you won't have to listen to it. That way to the tennis courts. Whoa, leaf. Oh, some vandals come in and destroyed this sign. Thanks a lot. Hey. Thanks a lot, guys. So easy to destroy things that people worked hard to make and plan. Oh, I see a puppy dog. There's like a little baby dog park right here. Puppy dog. That's cute. Little dog park for the neighborhood, like the little apartment complex. Here's Crabtree Creek. Wow, looks like a mangled from storm. There's a little side trail, I guess the walking trails through here. I feel like it's cooler down here in the valley. Coming up behind you on your left side. A little gazebo and little sitting area. All right, Marshall Memorial Park, it says. Marshall Memorial Park. All right, let's try not to get hit by a car. All right, I believe that's Blue Ridge Road. Well, Blue Ridge Road is, never mind. I don't know what road. We're almost there though. Crabtree Valley is right around the corner, and I see a McDonald's sign where you go get your bacon McNuggets. go while we still can. All right, and this is where you can meet up with the Crabtree Creek Greenway. I'll show you. All right, here we go. Crabtree Creek Junction. And you can see the sign for Best Buy right over here. See it right through the trees. So we're going to go through here and then say see you later. There's a restaurant called San Marcos, Mexican restaurant. And there's a little pedestrian bridge here across the creek. And this is where the heaviest flooding happens when we have a big storm. Since it's the valley, it's the biggest valley, so all the water comes down here and floods everything. And we are here at, I call it Goose Poop Park. But it looks like they cleared up all the goose poop. So it's a little baby park here at Crabtree Valley Mall. So if you're waiting for the bus, you can sit in the park and smoke cigarettes and eat your Christmas Starbucks. Let's take a lap around. Oh no, she stopped. Let's take a lap around and check out Crabtree Valley while we're here. Christmas time here at the mall. So there's a good crowd today. They got some decorations. It's kind of dark in here. The GoPro stabilization tends to go out when it gets dark. Oh. I feel like she stopped for no reason, but all's well that ends well. Sometimes it's easier on a bike. And sometimes people just drive really slow. All right, we're back out in the sun. Back out in the sun. It's actually warmer out here than it is in the parking deck too. A little radiation. And here's Macy's. Hopefully there's not a flash mob of knuckleheads stealing stuff today at Macy's. What a bunch of dicks. Where you gonna, I guess it's like a mob mentality thing. Like, yeah, let's everybody go at 8 o'clock and steal everything from Macy's. That's brilliant. Priorities, people, priorities. You don't need a Fendi purse. If you don't have money, like, you know, don't try to act like you do. Here I'm giving life lessons and I don't know nothing. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh no. Let me get out of the way. I was trying to get in the walking area. All right, let's go really slow through here. The Christmas lights look pretty, don't they? Excuse me. All right, everybody. It's a fire truck coming through. All right, still recording. Whoa. All right, hope you enjoyed the ride to Crabtree Valley Mall and the House Creek Trail. If you watched this far, bless your heart. I really appreciate it. And you guys remember, walking is for the birds. Get out there and ride your bike, and we'll see you out there, all right? You guys have a good day. We'll see you next time. All right, peace.